This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but a really tough task here. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carney will get it underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Playoff football always brings a different level of energy, Mike, and now here you are on the road, NFC championship game. You understand this home crowd, they are going to be on their feet. They've been looking forward to this day for weeks, so get off to a good start, operate the system, get in and out of the huddle. Sometimes it's the team that settles in the quickest that ends up having the best success throughout the rest of the game.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. His first catch of this NFC championship game, good enough for a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend, not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. If he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters, this team's going to have a real shot to end the weekend as NFC champions.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. 3rd down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right there.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. 19,
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Now they'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Vikings.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end down the field. That's connect. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down. Again, here's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll go again with Hall. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. The Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over for their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. From the 25, here's second and 3. They'll go play action here with the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take
in trouble, and down he goes. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. To return, it's Shaheed. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First
first and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going right sideline and complete. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
They'll go with Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. That's out wide to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Williams gets it on the draw. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's fourth down.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Vikings offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. The big tight end, Old Komet, the intended receiver. It's second down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Throwing again is McCarthy. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
To throw, it's McCarthy. The ball comes out. And I believe a Viking was able to get his hands on it. Yes, he was. Minnesota will keep the ball. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Let's go
First
now.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point from Purdy is good. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of the 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now McCarthy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings 1st down.
To throw is McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now, faking the give on the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. He's got a first down inside the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, L.A. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are going to extend their lead.
Vikings 7. Joshua Tarney.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down
from the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams, first down.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run. That is Jarquez Hunter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, here is Hunter. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll run. This is Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Ivan Pace getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down.
15.
Hill looks to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes aren't downfield. He's a little jittery in the pocket. But with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Let's go now.
On again, it's Hunter. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He was taken down behind
Last
the
play
line
went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go again here with Hunter. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Go! 60 Vikings, go!
Hunter is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo. We'll start this one with 1st and 10. On the option, here's Hall. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion. After this, they're all set to punt this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Here comes a return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, running left is Hunter. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Rams. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.